Greetings, grasshoppers, and welcome to the Bot Signal today. Today, my friends, we have someone on here that is near and dear to my heart. She has created a lot of beautiful things happening in a lot of people's lives. And I just happen to love her so much. I met her when we were doing live events back in Phoenix or many other places. I don't even know how many times I have given this woman a hug. Anyway, she is the Queen of Change. She will teach you how to thrive and win. And I figured, you know what? What better time to thrive and win than right now? So I am going to bring her on. Please do give her a warm welcome. Petra, welcome to the show today. How are
Hello,
you?
my dear friend. It's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you. And I want my audience to know all about you. So let's start right at the beginning. Who are you? Where are you? What do you do?
Okay. Um, I am a success and change agent. They call me also a modern sage. I'm a dynamic healer. I'm incorporating energy work a lot in everything I do with my clients and teach them to use the missing link. Because everybody is teaching how you build your business, how you do this and this and that, and what you should do and should not do. But there is something very important that no thing what you can do with your rational mind, with your intellectual mind, that is more important than doing the right energy work and having the right thoughts on building your business and to thrive and win. So you asked me where I am right now.
Yes.
I'm in Europe. I'm in Germany. I used to live in New York. Now have a second office, second business in Europe. We fled last year with COVID. Now we are under lockdown here. But I work international. I work all over the world, and my clients can reach me from wherever they are. And so here I am helping them, getting over the COVID craze and thrive and win in their lives and in their business by thinking right and doing the right things for them to do what they need to do to survive and thrive and win and come over this crazy crisis in the world.
It has been crazy. I remember, when this began, you and I were chatting, and it was like, you were still in New York at the time, and you were like, we're all under lockdown, and I was, when this first started, we all thought it would maybe be a month.
It will not go away.
It did not go away. Holy moly, here we are, almost a year later. And so what are you seeing out there with people? I mean, are people surviving this okay? What are you helping people to do during this time?
Sweetheart, the thing is that people, the more they're locked up, the more fear is coming up. And fear is an emotion that triggers thought. So, and our our thoughts are triggering the emotion. So they have fears. They're getting scooped up. They're getting locked up. They're afraid of, when is this going away? Am I going to be healthy? Is my family going to be healthy? How can I survive that? How can I make money? How can I build my business in this crazy, crazy world? And this fear blocks, and this fear is created by thoughts, and we have to clear those thoughts. We have to dry clean our brain. And this yes.
I'm going to ask you about that. All right, go on.
So basically, start with the thoughts, change our feelings. It's a wonderful way to change the way you think. That is number one, where we start. And then the next step is creating the thoughts that of everything what we want to achieve. What are we lacking? What are we missing? So basically creating the thoughts that are helpful and eliminating the thoughts that make us crazy and bring us the feelings of I'm not worth it. I cannot make it. It's too difficult. I'm going to go bankrupt and I'm going to get sick and I'm going all that nonsense that constantly is in our brain, in our conscious brain. So we have to, subconscious brain, they are connected, and we have to go into another level. And this is what I teach my clients. There are three principles: the mind, consciousness, and thought. So we start with this, and the next step is once we are clear on that and they get it, because it's a process.
Yeah.
Once they get it, we dig deeper. And then I teach them, I'll walk them through something that is an energy technique. I'm a certified emotion coach practitioner as well, and did over the years a lot of healing techniques. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a pranic healing certified. So I have a lot of, since 40 years, I do energy work and healing, and I'm married with an incredible healer for 25 years who is on a really high level of healing. So, but people often don't think, and this is what I call the missing link. They do not think that there are things that are in the unseen that we can take care of and that help us to get rid of a lot of things. So dry clean your thoughts, get rid of the emotions that cause your uncomfortability and your fears and whatever is blocking you and stopping you. And then there is another level in which we call, and if you don't know the emotion code, it was developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And he's an amazing guy, and he also read a book on it. And as I said, I'm certified. I walk my people through a process of cleaning their heart wall. What is a heart wall? A heart wall is something also energetically that our subconsciousness builds up when we are in trouble to protect our heart. It's an energetic wall. And with everybody, this is different. This can be like my heart wall. When I discovered my heart wall, I had a 7 feet granite plus 2 feet of silver, energetic heart wall. So, but this is something what our subconsciousness builds up and needs to be removed, because subconsciousness, once you are clear your issue, it doesn't remove the heart wall. You have to find somebody or have to find ways to get rid of it. So this is something what I also incorporate with my clients, and I teach them how to maintain it. So this is basically, besides getting them on a different spoor and a different way of thinking and really getting it, that you can really be calm in any situation. Even if you are deadly sick, you don't need to worry about it. You can still be happy even if you are sick. Like, I give you an example. Somebody can have cancer and can worry all day about, oh, my disease and this and that. And there are other people that also have cancer, but have totally different thoughts. The cancer has nothing to do with how they feel emotionally. It is the fear they are creating with their thoughts around that issue, about that fear. So, but when you learn to dry clean your mind and to create different feelings, even in the worst situation, you can be happy, you can be positive. So, and that is a process that I love to walk people through, because my mission is, and I really, my story. 6 years ago, I almost died. I was sick, overweight, overwhelmed, in a hamster wheel. Nobody didn't know what happened with me. And I got myself out of it. I got the call and I did what my intuition, what my guidance, I say spiritual guidance now. And spirituality has nothing to do with religion. We all live a spiritual life. It's our higher consciousness. Once you get in touch with this, and this is something what I incorporate in my trainings too, you live a different life. You can be happy even in the worst situations, because that also then changes what you attract. You are changing by changing your thoughts and changing your energies that you are getting out. You are changing what clients you attract, what opportunities you attract. There is a huge difference, and this is the missing link that I love to show people and my clients when they start doing this first. I say, okay, when you are open, and I hope everybody here on the call is open, you can change in a heartbeat from fear to wow, I can do it. I'm confident. I'm happy. I'm successful. Things are possible. Years ago, I was in a Tony Robbins 3-day event, and he always was talking about the 2 millimeter difference. And it is here the same, the 2 millimeter difference in thought that are creating different emotions so that you are reacting different. And it's amazing, and it changes lives.
Beautiful. And I know that you've changed a lot of lives with this very method. Now, the process starts with the dry cleaning, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, yes, it's a combination.
Okay.
Often there is a misunderstanding and clarity what I really truly want, where I am. Because people always try to think with their intellectual mind, and
Yeah.
they listen to other people and what we learn from, when we were little, from our parents, what we have to do or what not. Some people did already some work on this, but there still often is a lack of true clarity of what fulfills you, what makes you happy, where do you truly want to be, because there is also often the fear comes in of survival. How do I pay my mortgage? How do I do this? And how do I, if I go for what I love to do, I may not make the money then if I sit there and exploit humanity and do a job that only brings money in but doesn't fulfill me. So first of all, we have to overcome that. And that comes in alignment with working on confidence. Most people, even successful people, have a problem with confidence. But you know what? Confidence, a lack of confidence, thinking one is not confident, it's a learned thought. It's a learned emotion, that feeling that comes with it. Because when we are born, we are pure. We are confident. Go and look at a 2-year-old on a playground. They are not afraid of swinging, like crazy. They don't have a second thought. They are confident. It's great. Higher, 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 higher. Once they get older, they learn it from their peers, from their parents, from the, experiences they have, that they are not good enough. So it's a combination. We have to stop our thinking, change our emotions, work on our energies. It's a combination. So it's not a one thing what we need to do. I call it multidimensional strategies, because it is on different levels. And once you get it, and I walk my clients through a process, said this and this, and they have the experience. And then suddenly, oh my God, my life changed. And it's so incredible. I mean, I have clients that they got it within a minute. I got clients, it took them a little bit longer. But when you do it and when you keep at it, you see the results. Like, for example, last year, I made 3, I'm constantly improving the style and way I work with people. So I start with myself. So last year I did a process with myself. This was beginning of June, and I had 3 goals. Number 1 goal was I wanted to lose the 15 pounds that I gained in COVID before, since March.
Right.
Number 2 was we want to be and move to Germany with by the end of 2020. And the third one is a bigger, it's a bigger goal to have a really stable 7-figure income 2022. So the first goal, I lost 22 pounds. And I say you, it was beginning of June. By mid of July, I had 22 pounds down. Plus August 12th, we moved to Germany. So it can happen in a heartbeat, because once you get it, once you do it, and once you open up, the universe is coming with full force and helps you. And it was literally like the pounds that dropped off. I didn't even need to do much. You have to do the action behind it.
Right.
And then suddenly, things open up, that we found a house online and the money showed up and booms, we were in Germany. And then things happen. And when you do it, it is happening, and it is a process. And when you follow the steps and do what I tell you to do and give me the permission to kick you, you make it happen. And I can tell you, 2020, even with COVID, with all the moving in a pandemic over the Atlantic, and then finding out that I had to undergo a surgery. I was 8 days in a hospital. I had to go a big surgery. I didn't know that because I felt great. That also with managing the thoughts, managing the energies, doing my multidimensional strategies, I overcame it very nicely and very quickly, and things happened. So even with all those challenges, I can say 2020 was a great year. It is all here. It starts all here. So when you start changing your thoughts, changing your emotions related to it, and do certain steps that help you to get rid of trapped emotions, which the emotion code, for example, does, and other things that I'm teaching, then you live the life that you can do. And it's not only you do the same with your business, because a business is a spiritual entity. It's created. In astrology, they say, some people, they look very carefully. When do they start a business? Well, how are the stars aligned with myself, and this and that? What are the numbers? What day, what time? Even I'm looking, when I do seminars, I'm planning seminars according to the moon chart, because there are certain energies we don't know of, how to handle it. Or, for example, when I work, everybody has a different direction depending on, their numbers. It has a different direction where it is better to work into. So I, for example, I'm always align my computer, my office desk, towards southeast. That is my success direction. So the energy flows different. When I do healing exercises, for example, I'm going into my health. I'm working into my health direction. So I teach people, depending on who you are, what you do, what are the right directions for you to do things in? What is it? It's some people, they do feng shui and dowsing and this and that. What I do is teach them combination of ancient. I always say this word wrong. My daughter, she's laughing about me with my German accent. Ancient. So very old wisdom. That's why they call me now also the modern sage, because I'm incorporating that and help business people to use these wonderful tools that we have, sometimes since thousands of years, to to help them to grow and thrive and win.
And who are you looking to work with? How do you know somebody is super ready to work with Petra?
People that are ready for change. People that are ready and say there is something and something what resonates in what I'm saying. Okay, I can see this. That is something, the inner intuition, when that kicks in. But mainly I work with leaders. What kind of leaders? Leaders that are spirited, heart-centered, visionaries, leaders that are awakening. That can be business owners, that can be entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, experts. Somebody who knows I have a business or I want to create a business. I'm leading people and we are all leaders. So basically, I say I work with spirited visionary leaders that know that there is something more out there than only looking at the numbers and only looking, oh my God, I'm so busy and I'm nothing is happening and I don't know what to do and all these outside influences. Come to me. I can show you how to change that and see you are in charge. You can do it. And you don't need anybody else, and nobody else is at fault. Also, you are not at fault, but you know the tools and you can do it step by step by step.
Yeah. Well, that's I think that's beautiful, especially when when you said entrepreneurs are leaders. Uh, we are leading the pack. We are standing up and
Yeah,
saying, "Hey, you can do it differently." Um, and so, but you don't necessarily need. Do you always work with people with a business
no.
or starting one?
That's why I'm saying I work with leaders and we are all leaders. If you have a family, you have kids, you are a leader.
You
If
are.
you are a husband, a wife, you are a sort of leader too. The Italian mummies, they are the leaders in the family, and a lot of women, they're running the household, they are leaders. Um, and we have to also be an example for our kids. Kids learn from us. So when we start changing ourselves and we want to give our kids a better future, we are leading them. Kids learn by example.
Yeah.
And if we show them that there is a different way and there are different possibilities than what you learn in the school and what you learn outside, I mean, imagine what different opportunities you can open up for them. And we are basically every leader. I say right now, most of the leaders that are out there work with outdated thinking and outdated methods.
Yeah.
We have to change that. We want to be leaders of the 21st century. We have new hero leaders we need in all areas of life. Leaders that are open to change the environment, change where they live, help improve where we live and what we do, and not exploit the planet. Because in the future, it is so important. And we are in a very crucial time in this period in the world. We all see that, we know that inside. We all have a responsibility. So it is my mission to help the new leaders, the new heroes in this world to thrive and win.
Yes. Beautiful. That just makes me want to get up out of my chair and do something. That's beautiful.
Yeah, come to
Yeah,
work with me.
go stepping you. Well, you brought some stuff from
Yeah.
our audience. Tell
Yes.
me.
So I have a free gift, which is first of all, it's a free PDF, the 5 key elements of change. Because I'm change is my passion, and that is the first thing what I would like to give them. They also, if they want, they also can have if they like what they see, they can have an opportunity to hop on a call with me, a 30-minute clarity to change conversation. You can also put in my email address, petra@petracontrada.com. They connect with me directly when they like what they hear here. But basically, a free gift about change, get to know me, and they also get some other things on top of it when they hook up with this. But the most important is I want to get them to know me and see there is something that is of interest, and then talk to me. Let's have a chat. And then let's explore how we can make your life truly, truly awesome, because it's possible, even in the worst of times.
It's true, and I mean, well, let me just say, to know Petra is to love Petra, because
Thank you.
I mean, well, obviously, right, but what what I've been so impressed with is that this is not some theory that you have like kind of cooked up. This is stuff that you use every single day for everything that comes up. This is stuff that has been proven to work by you, by your clients. Um, and it to me that's real leadership. That's the thing that makes me kind of step forward and trust. These are not theories that you've studied in a book. This is stuff that you've used to change your life and the life of
I
those around you.
changed my life completely with everything what I'm teaching.
Yeah.
I experienced myself, I walked the walk, and I'm not talking out of theory. I did it. And I've trained it, I've taught it, I coached it, whatever you want to name it. And the people who are doing it have results.
Yes. Beautiful. Well, gosh, I want to thank you for coming on today. I want to thank you for being a rock star and not just
Yeah.
bringing one gift, but two.
No, but
And
it's the same.
email address.
It's true. It's yeah. So I think I gave you the Petra Contrada the free gift, and then the I Change Live. This is your bot. And then my email to get personal contact with me. Please feel free. I'm happy to have a conversation and chat, hop on a chat with you, and see how we can help you.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, thank you for being on the show. I'm gonna drop you into the bottom bar for a minute. Stick around so we can have a little chat afterward.
Okay.
And gosh, you
And
guys.
pleasure
Oh,
to see you. Always a pleasure
okay.
to see you.
Always
And
a pleasure to see you.
I'm waiting in the basement for you.
Beautiful. All right. Everybody, that was Petra Contrada. There are so many ways to get a hold of her. And if you're feeling a bit down, if you're feeling a bit winter doldrummy, if you're feeling a bit like everything is happening and I can't change, let me say that the message of today, if you take away nothing else, you can change. Petra's the lady to help you do it, and she's got some free gifts for you. Avail yourself of those. Avail yourself of Petra if you possibly can, because it is she's been an incredible influence on my life. I know she can with you as well, because she just can. All right, my friends. Well, that's about it for today. I'm going to wrap it up. Tomorrow we'll be on the show again. Of course we will, because we always are. And Thursday we're going to have another guest as well. So it's going to be a great week here on the Bot Signal. Please do join us. And thank you for joining us today. See you in a bot.